Hi, my name's Crystal Poyfair, and I own REPCO Wildlife Encounters. Whenever I do a public show, I always get somebody that asks me, how did you get into this? And particularly why reptiles and amphibians. And you know, it really just started whenever I was a kid, as far back as I can remember. I loved all animals. I read books about them. I watched TV shows about them, like Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom and Jacques Cousteau. And I was just really fascinated by them. I would go out into the yard, I would observe them, I would take my grandfather's old-fashioned cricket container and I would catch caterpillars and lizards, butterflies, and I'd put them in this cricket container or a mason jar with holes at the top. And my grandparents and my parents would always be like, Crystal, you've got to let him go at the end of the day. And you know, even though I did love all animals, I admit I always did have a special fascination for reptiles. And I took this fascination, this passion for reptiles and wildlife and nature in general, and I turned it into a wildlife education business that focuses on research, education, propagation, conservation, and outreach. We do educational shows now, from everything from small private birthday parties to bigger venues like libraries, school assemblies, campgrounds, even fairs and festivals. What's great about this now is that we've expanded from not only doing live shows nationwide, but we also are doing pre-recorded lectures and live shows via Skype and video conferencing. And we're able to offer this to universities and public schools all around the world. With our shows and lectures, we do offer a wide variety of themes for you to choose from, but we can also customize a theme or a lesson plan for you. We do offer a large variety of species to choose from. What a lot of people don't realize is that a lot of the animals that we get are actually rescues, like this little savanna monitor here, or they even come from our local humane societies that can no longer care for them. Maybe they have special medical issues, or even they're just not suitable to be adopted out to the general public. So we have to take them in and we give them the best forever homes that we are able to do. And some of the animals that we even get are actually confiscations from the DEC that we are licensed to take in for the state. And it gives these confiscated animals a safe place to live instead of being shipped out to another state for, the meat or leather industry, or even just euthanized. I think the best thing about the end of the day is just looking back and thinking about all the people, particularly the children that you've educated about animals and wildlife conservation in general, and having that impact on them. You see it in their faces, their smiles, their laughs. You can see the awe in their eyes and that enthusiasm. And it just really makes you feel good that you're making a difference, not only in these children's lives, but also in the animals' lives. And that, the kids come up to you at the end of the day and they're just so excited about pursuing their own careers, either with wildlife, or they just tell you about some of the things that they're going to do at home to help with conservation, whether it's planting native grasses and flowers, or even working with these animals or having them as pets at home. I think one of the things that sets us apart is the fact that not only do these children get to see these animals in person, but we also offer live interactions with them. So whenever the kids come up and they're actually able to touch these animals and see them up close, and they see that they're not these big scary monsters, they just learn to love nature and appreciate it even more. And really at the end of the day, when I'm looking back, that is what REPCO is all about.